Welcome back to the Dutch StarCraft League. We're in Group A, and it is the finals. Currently down at the moment and on his last life. The southern spawn location, it's going to be the Green Protoss player Strintern.
In the top position as the yellow Terran, it's Inzane.
I'd kind of forgotten because of the way the game had gone, but of course that game did start with the previous game did start with that proxy out of Strintern, and I don't know, like, I kind of feel like there's a certain amount of strikes. It's almost like baseball, right? Like, here we go with sports analogies, something I totally understand. But it's kind of like baseball. Like, strike one, strike two, your cheeses didn't work, your follow-up cheese didn't work either. Like, you're probably heading towards that strike three, and you can't make another mistake for the rest of the game. And, you know, even in the lobby getting into the game, Strintern had kind of commented on, like, oh man, I really wish my Phoenix hadn't derped in that very first fight. And it's just so hard to, like, if you do like a proxy gateway and you do a proxy Stargate and neither of those things affect your opponent, you're already setting yourself behind in a pretty major way.
Yeah. But I still liked the idea, and this is the game where you just say, like, well, that didn't work, so let me go back to a macro game, which you did very well against in the last series. That's when the curse comes into effect. I'd love to see if he's strong enough to defeat the curse.
Yeah.
It is Van Eye, which seems to be a pretty good map for Terran. And you get to drop wherever you want to, as the Protoss has to spread itself quite apart, you know, defending both the natural and the third. Defend everything. That's, I mean, another Phoenix Colossus build might be okay, just purely for the Phoenixes to defend against drops. But so it is a Blink build. It's not, you know, it's not that bad at dealing with drops either. That is 4 probes on that gas. Okay.
Well, payback is in order.
So this is going to be a one base Widowmine drop.
Yeah, but it's proxy starport too, which I'm not. I'm actually not the biggest fan of this. I really think that for those who've never done it, if you build the factory in proxy and you lift it,
well, it might not be.
Well, you wouldn't build it over there if you're gonna lift it. So why else would you? You would need the proxy starport to make use of the timing you would get from the factory being over here, right? So my point for this is, though, if you do lift the factory and you're planning to go Widow Mines, even if they scout it, even if they got 2 stalkers and a mothership core on your factory, Widow Mines burrow faster than they can kill it. So you can still push away the stock, you can still push away the mothership core, get about 2 to 4 Widow Mines out in most scenarios. And of course, again, this is not just me talking from my own crappy ladder play. I'm talking about things we've observed in casts, but I don't know. The reason I'm not a fan of the starport is because the follow-up to this is usually pretty weak. Sometimes we'll see Banshee, sometimes we'll just see him float back home. Either way, I don't know if the timing of this will kill Strintern. If he's got good control, if he's paying anywhere close to attention, just pull the probes, you know?
I was gonna say it could have been just the proxy Widowmine, alright? Like that was the first cheese build back in the day. It's only a factory and you go home and do nothing. But no, it's actually gonna be accompanied with a Hellion as well. At least one, anyways. The Widowmine, it burrows, I guess, just in case it catches a cheeky Oracle. You know, not a proxy Oracle, but one that they build on the edge of their base.
I like this then. Yo, it's Hellion drops. Oh, I like this a lot actually now. So this is kind of the reverse of what you would expect. Usually it's the Marines in the medevac, they fly over while the Hellions run up the ramp, but it's the Marines that get distracted at the ramp and the Hellions go in and fry probes alive. Oh, with the Widowmine no less too. I like this, Samago.
So the Mothership Core is going to probably be brought back here to defend against this. The Marines might get a chance to run in then. Nah, he preemptively overcharges, never mind. So the Marines will do anything. But he still denies mining at the natural, gets a couple of probes. It was an Oracle opener, so I mean the detection is a little more annoying.
Did he notice that there was a Widowmine though? I
would think so, but maybe not. Maybe the Hellion shot kind of paired up with it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're probably distracted by both the Hellions and the Marines, so there's a chance. I mean, this will probably get one more shot anyways, because the Oracle won't have the energy to detect. But still,
4? 3? 4. Okay.
Wow, not bad.
Yeah. Was it a total of 10 then? Yes, sir. A total of 10 probes killed for a proxy. I can do that pretty good.
I would as well. Phoenix is coming out. Sadly, don't even get the medevac.
but they stop them from doing anything else. I mean, the worst thing about this would just be continuous Widowmine drops. Well, it's not continuous Widowmine drops, it's letting those Widowmine rearm again. You could target fire and probably get the probes off to the right.
Okay, so what I actually think he should have done was danced with the Widowmine shot. You know, you click left, click right, click left, click right. That way it doesn't arm, and then you pick up the Oracle. Oh, that would have been so sick.
That would have been. I guess he was too busy trying to micro the medevac to do more damage, which is not going to happen. And the longer this waits, the more Phoenixes are going to be available, and the more chance there is going to run past the 4 Marines protecting the medevac and kill it. Here we go. Now, Inzane could just go ahead and build a bunker, and he'd be perfectly safe against most counterattacks. He knows it was a Stargate opener after all, so he doesn't have to worry about Blink Stalkers. The Oracle is going to be met, with the turret. Didn't forget to build those.
We had a friendly link get timed out. Sorry guys, it's, we get spammers here quite a bit actually. But the Dutch StarCraft League.nl/finals event. There's also a Twitter giveaway for a ticket to the event. Because some people are asking, like, is this going to be an event live? And the answer is yes. We're casting the group stages online, but they're doing most of the event, the finals and stuff, all live. So I'm sure if you ask Bob Convolute or anyone else in the channel, they can help you figure out where to go to learn more about it. Again, a little bit envious that these guys are able to host something like that. Whereas where I'm from, you just wouldn't have the player base.
Yeah. I guess like DC has a pretty okay player base. God, it's so annoying to travel around here, Rifkin. I don't think you even know.
Don't I? Actually, I don't even know what it's like to travel, man.
Oh.
I live in the country. Like, there's nowhere to go to here. Like, if I'm gonna go anywhere, I have to plan like an hour-long trip to go to the city. Like, more than an hour most times.
Well, we only live a half hour away from DC, like the heart of DC. But because the traffic exists, it takes 2 hours, 3 hours. It's like major traffic.
Get on the bus, sit on the SkyTrain for a while. Great, I'm somewhere.
Yeah.
Actually, there's another Twitch streamer meetup in Vancouver this, I think on the 6th or something. I'm debating going to. Last one was pretty fun.
Fancy. I don't have any of those. We used to have StarCraft's Barcrafts being set up by that one company I can't remember the name of my friend works at, but they do a lot of League of Legends stuff in Hearthstone now. And ugh. Not going. I wanna.
It's so snobby, Zombie Grub. Snobby Grub.
Whatever, man. I like League of Legends perfectly fine, but I really don't like watching Hearthstone.
I can feel that. And I even on my I've kind of even stopped playing on my phone recently. I don't know. Hearthstone doesn't captivate me.
My phone doesn't play it because my phone is so old.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. It's okay, iPhone 3. You try.
Did you see that whole thing where like you could crash somebody's iPhone by sending a text message?
Could you not?
No, like it was a thing where there's only the new OS or something like that, and it was like the kind of the Zalgo text type thing. Like, it's just like you would copy paste the weird text.
Oh,
and for some reason that text would shut somebody's phone down.
Huh.
I'm like, great, that sounds like a quality phone to have. Yo, oh my god, before you built this building, even now, Inzane's base kind of looks like a person with 2 eyes and a mouth that's kind of like half open. And he's got like ears and like Simpsons hair.
I guess.
Oh, well, now his cheek's leaving, so never mind. I need a third. Whatever, dude. Art is a pretty big deal.
Well, evaluating this game, it's been a couple of minutes. We do just have, upgrades about to finish up here. He's going to get the armory. He's got a double starport on the way. Should put a reactor on that. And since he did bother getting the second engineering bay, I don't think it's going to be an SCV pool, but those are sometimes more out of convenience than they are out of a build order.
Well, I feel like as well, if you have an SCV pull fail on you as miserably as it did against this player in particular, you don't really try and pull it off again.
Oh, that was a 2-base SCV pull, and I feel like there's a reason people stopped doing that. That was a build used back when Bomber was dominating like a year and a half ago at this point. gosh. I still feel like Heart of the Swarm is so new sometimes that I don't know why, because it's been the majority of our casting career. Which is like, I guess, you know, it's 2 years old, it's still a little babby.
Which of us started saying that first? Because I hate that I say that now all the time.
Melody started saying that.
Okay,
first,
and then you started saying it, then I started saying it. I hate that I say that now.
It's better than using the word dank all the time, which another friend of mine does. Stupid kids.
Oh, I thought your first thing is.
Oh, well, yeah, no, same. Stupid kids. Dankarinos. Your cappuccinos.
You're so bad at this.
That's something
you sound like a mom.
Say.
You sound like a mom who's trying to learn how to use LOL for the first time.
Actually, Dankarinos kind of sounds like a snack food, like
Dunkaroos. Dude, Dunkaroos.
Dunkaroos.
Oh my god, we should totally for Toronto. We should buy some Dunkaroos. We should
buy them and hand them out.
No, but like take a Sharpie or something, right? And like edit the front so like the kangaroo, like we put Nate's face on, and then like change Dunk to Dank, like Dankaroos. Dankarinos.
Oh the snack of champions.
Oh boy. Yep. Sorry, I just had something thrown at me.
Oh, was it a t-shirt?
I don't know, I got mail, that's why I was actually really excited to find out. Oh, no, it's my suspenders!
You're completing the lumberjack look.
I'm wearing that shirt today, dude! I'm 100% gonna have to wear these when the cast is over.
Oh,
I was actually hoping it was a shirt.
Oh, hey. Wait, are you pulling the SCVs? You pulled some SCVs. It's the lamest SCV pull ever.
No, he's not pulling the SCVs, he's building turrets.
Oh, why though? There's no...
They're the Phoenix.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's like kind of far away though, so it's like you come to me. No,
well, that's the thing. Like you will kite back through the engagements. Right? I like this a lot if you can get it up from the down. But oh my god, he's gonna dive through cannons. I don't know how I feel about this zombie girl.
No.
He takes the precision to set up a really great defensive fight, but then pushes right into his opponent's defenses. Colossus are absolutely gonna push him back. Vikings doing what they can, but what they can is not nearly enough. He gives them all away, and well, I guess technically the turrets can hit the Colossus. So.
What? Free Colossus. I don't know what that control was, but it wasn't good. Inzane, his supply just plummets, but 3 missile turrets are scaring Strintern so much that a lot of his army survives, where I think in any situation it really doesn't.
Yeah, he should have been able to push through that after killing all the Vikings. This is hilarious, but MVP turrets.
Oh my god, I don't think he noticed either until he got into the missile turret range, but he doesn't have Extenthermal Lance.
Oh, that's all kinds of
no
awkward.
wonder why he was scared.
Oh yeah, Ghost coming up next. I actually like the Ghost for multiple reasons here. You're gonna have the shield stripping abilities, you're gonna have the snipes or the EMPs for the Templar, of course, but if the Phoenix are still as bountiful, they're not right now because he lost some, but he's building more, and Phoenix could actually be a problem if EMP'd, because they can't lift anything up anymore.
Yeah, definitely true. They're still gonna soak up the Viking shots.
These smell like new. I heard them like factory direct, man. I don't know.
But we're supposed to get our shirts today for the Base Trade TV thing.
Right, so it's supposed... I was told Wednesday. I don't know if that's like a guaranteed thing or whatever, but... I guess for those who have been asking, because our t-shirts have taken what is quite frankly unacceptably too long to get to people. Because it was supposed to be sent out 7 days after May 21st. And folks still haven't gotten them yet. So I was told it would be this week. And if they're not, I'm going to make some noise.
But not in a good way. Not like a party way.
No, sorry, I'm gonna have a freaking party. You didn't give us a t-shirt.
Looks like Strintern, after taking out the missile turrets and finishing up the Colossus range, feels like he has the opportunity to attack. Now the storm isn't done, but he does have a few Archons, and I guess he could also have a few feedbacks if he wanted to. The EMPs, they're plentiful. Like, he needs to be careful.
I almost fear it's almost too many, though. Because the problem with Ghosts is, if you go heavy on Ghosts, they're great with Cloak. But if you're just going heavy on Ghosts for the sake of EMPs, you're not going to deal with any amount of Stalkers.
I mean, that is a possibility, especially the later game goes on. You suddenly have, like, 15 warp-ins, you know? Like, then it's always scary. But I would feel like even having 10 Ghosts is not yet overkill, especially if the Protoss is going for very Archon charge out heavy builds. Because some Protoss will do that. They'll take advantage of Terran's hesitation, there's the word, to get a lot of ghosts. And they'll just get a ton of Archons, and it's super annoying. So what does it count now? 9? I actually don't mind that. But if they all die diving on one High Templar, then, you know, rest in peace, Terran.
Alright, well, this time around, I really hope to see better use of the Vikings. We got 16 of them in total. Paired up with an EMP, these Colossus should be fearing for their lives. Mothership core does go down, but not before the Proton Overcharge goes off. Oh my god, it's like a wave of EMPs just washing over the army right now. Colossus.
Oh my god.
This is just wrecking. I think Inzane's gonna do it. I think we're gonna see that turnaround. He's completely destroyed this fight.
That was the worst fight you could possibly take as a Protoss player. Like, all the Archons to the left, thanks for lining up for the EMPs.
Yeah, Mikey's even on the ground now because he doesn't need them in the air.
Oh my god. Oh goodness, oh my god. Behind this, Inzane is not slacking on his macro either. He's getting 5 more barracks. He's got a planetary at the gold base, and I love that the barracks are also in a different location than his main too, just in case. He's got no war prism. He's got no more like zealots attacking the third base to even draw Inzane back for a second. The upgrades were also done for Inzane, which again is not something we usually see. Usually it's Protoss to get the edge up on that. 3-3. 1 was done. Feels a little hesitant to push in, and rightfully so. The last thing we want to do is get a little too bold and run into 6 backup storms.
Yeah, I mean, you're ahead. Don't give it away.
That was a fight that probably won't happen again. In the perfect way.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many EMPs left. All these Archons, they're good to have, and it's going to take a lot of EMPs to like, actually kill this many Archons, but still, it's not about the EMPs anymore. It's about the fact that Inzane's just got numbers on his side. Look at the production he's just slapped down at the gold base, for goodness sake. Let's say Inzane loses 100% of his forces. Insane's going to remax like a Zerg on the back end of this.
Insane's teammate is in the chat and says he messed that up insanely.
Well played. Alright, this is actually, again, another big EMP fight. Takes out a lot of the shields right off the bat. Misses the Archons, though, which is kind of funny. So it's only the Zealots that really get affected, and he is going to lose this fight rather badly. But as predicted, big production behind this. Now he's gone back into Vikings, which I don't think he realizes they're not necessary.
Oh god, he's full medevac. It's so full. He needs at least 8 for 2 Colossus, and then he should stop.
Oh, the Space Slam. You should be able to do mid-air transfers. I'm just saying, like, like how they refuel planes mid-air.
Yeah.
You should be able to do that, but with like units in the medevacs.
This is
so bad.
The EMPs, if they have to go down, the ghosts are gonna die. They can't retreat.
He's still not hitting the Archons is the problem. And the Zealots, okay, he takes out the Zealots, great, but how do you deal with the Archons?
He's just barely gonna be able to as they're coming in one at a time. The Colossus that were injured never came over with the army, so he's barely going to hold on.
Scrappy fight, the Marauders from the south coming from that goal, take out the Colossus. For both players, it's pretty down to the wire. They've got not a lot to work with. I mean, for Strintern, he's on a bit of a clock because his third base is the only base he has mining. Inzane's just going to keep muling this one. He's going to be able to continue here with the gold. He can probably lift and move elsewhere later on. I mean, and I doubt Strintern has got expanding in his mind for the near future. He's going for a kill move.
Yeah. If he had a lot more gas, a lot of ghosts, or a lot of Archons would do well. As ghosts are the most expensive thing Inzane can't really afford here. He's trying. He's flanking with SCVs. Was there a Zealot? No, it was a planetary.
Oh, gold base is oversaturated, so he transferred.
Oh,
because he transferred from earlier. Okay. Transferring it back now.
Got it.
But yeah, nothing to stop these 2 Vikings. So if he just chills back away from the Archon range, okay, or just sit in the range of the Archon.
He's still gonna get the Colossus, but he just needs like a second of production, and he can be able to take out all
the
of
Immortal.
these units.
You're under arrest! Citizens arrest!
Citizens arrest.
The
Immortal's taking so long to die.
He's only dealing 1 damage a shot.
What the fuck? I love that Inzane also expanded to the middle base while this is going on. I think he can hold in his main base. He just needs a couple of seconds for his production to catch up.
Yeah. I would love to see a couple more Widowmines
really?
too. He's dealing with Zealots pretty badly. Marauders aren't the answer to this. Getting something like Widowmines certainly would be.
This is the worst way to lose. You know that you have a good economy. You just need like 10 seconds of production to work out. He's also been rallying.
Well, he's lost all the
units.
SCVs too.
Well, that too. He's down to 20 SCVs. But he's also been rallying units from that that second production place, like the gold, to just these 4 zealots. So he should have, you know, maybe 4 more Mirages, 4 more Marines.
Oh no! He's got no gases at the gold, so he's got no gas. Period. He's making more Marauders right now, but Inzane needs to make Medivacs.
Yeah, that's the biggest deal. Like making Marines at this time is not that bad.
Is Strintern really gonna win? So I think Strinter's gonna win this now. He's got no gas to work with.
The storms are there. I thought they were gonna have enough energy. I think he is. Like charge routes are gonna win out.
Oh my goodness! What is this? What is life right now?
Oh,
GG. Oh, can you imagine how
so
bad
painful
Inzane feels right now? Jesus.
Oh no.
At the same time, though, super congratulations to Strintern.